In this video, I'm going to bounce around the Tampa Bay area a little bit and take a look at where you can live for around $400,000. I'm going to cover the whole ball of wax, from the neighborhoods to the schools to what you can do when you actually do live there. Let's get started. Welcome to our channel. Our goal here is to talk about all things Tampa and what it would be like to live in the Tampa Bay area. My name is Mike Lavoie. I'm a realtor with Dalton Wade Real Estate. Paula and I have lived in the Bay Area for better than 30 years. I can tell you about almost every around town, probably more than what you really want to know. If you do need more information after you watch this video, give me a call, send me a text, shoot me an email. I'd be happy to talk. The information is on the screen down below. We would like to help you with your move to the Tampa Bay area. You're going to love it here. You can also start your search by scanning this QR code. So let's get to it. We get calls all the time from people who want to know what it's like to live in the Bay Area and where is the best place to move. The good news is that the Tampa metro area is big enough and diverse enough that there is something for just about everyone. Where the best place to live is going to pretty much depend on what you want to do, what kind of lifestyle you want when you're here in Florida. Where you want to work, where you want to play. What I want to do in this video is to point out a couple of areas that seem to be the most popular. In all fairness, the price of homes in the Bay Area has grown from about $400,000 in May of 2021 to just over $600,000 in May of this year. Are there homes for less than $400,000? Yes, there definitely is. When I recorded this video, there were not quite 1,000 single-family homes available for less than $400,000 in the two largest counties around the Bay, Hillsborough and Pasco County. That's not many, actually. For the population, it's very few. About 300 or so were built after 2000. That makes the remainder of them 24 years older or older. I'm going to be talking about homes in the 400s, primarily in the mid to high 400s and low 400s. That's just pretty much where the averages are anymore. There are several communities around Tampa that we're finding homes for our clients weekly. I'm going to start east and southeast of Tampa. That area spans from basically Brandon south down south to Parrish. One of the most talked about cities there is Riverview. For years, Riverview has been ignored in favor of more, trendy areas. It has been until recently very rural. That has changed a lot. Riverview has become a hotbed of what I would consider affordable homes. Not that there aren't million-dollar homes in the area, it's just that recently now, the average buyer can afford to live there. People have come to realize that Riverview has a lot to offer. It is very close to Tampa, about 16 or 17 miles. Tampa International Airport is about 25 miles. Getting to the best beaches in the country is less than an hour to either Clearwater or St. Pete Beach. One of the prettiest beaches in the country is Santa Maria Island, is less than an hour away. If you're looking into outdoor activities, you're in hog heaven. There are a dozen nature preserves scattered around Riverview. Lithia Springs Park would be a place to start for me. The warm, natural pool, camping, hiking trails, biking trails, and I mean miles of them. Try some skydiving, indoor skydiving that is, at iFly Indoor Skydiving. We're going to have our grandson's 7th birthday party there. He's flat out going to love it. I happen to be one of those guys that play golf, and sometimes it's a curse. You have to wonder why a sane person would pay money to go out to the golf course to play golf, just to throw $5 golf balls into the water hazards and get aggravated because the ball doesn't go where it's supposed to go. Makes you wonder about the sanity of that person. However, for those of you that still like to get out, there are several courses around the area, public and private. Another really nice option to golf is Topgolf. If you haven't been, it's a great option. Topgolf is basically a driving range on steroids. Any level player can do it and have fun. We've taken our kids out there several times and have a great time, and they don't play golf. Topgolf has a very nice list of things to eat, a fully stocked bar, and it's air conditioned. Busch Gardens is a really good time for both kids and adults. There's plenty of rides, scary rides, animals to look at, and places to walk around. Please don't be the guy that jumped in the alligator pit. Adventure Island is right across the street from Busch Gardens. It's a great place to let the kids run around while you relax with a cold one. Speaking of cold ones, did you know that the Tampa area has something like 150 local brew pubs? It just so happens there are several in the Riverview area. Ones I would try first is Three Bowls or Lemon Brewing. One of the other big issues is places to eat. Until recently, Riverview was never known for its upscale restaurant. There are a ton of really nice mom and pop restaurants, really good food, mostly breakfast and lunch. For nightlife, dinner, not so much. There were a couple of, I guess you call them restaurants, a little seedy if you know what I mean. Normally, years ago, if you wanted something that didn't look like an illness as you were walking in, you had to drive to Tampa. That has also changed. Riverview has come into its own for eateries. All of the chains are there: Bonefish, Beef O'Brady's, Outback. But there are some really good favorites that have been around there for quite some time now. Jerry's Dockside is one of our go-tos. The River's Edge is out there. I have a video about the Tiki Dock. That's a pretty cool place to go for dinner and a drink on the river. You can get just about anything from Mediterranean, Indian, Mexican to your basic food fest over at Fred's Market. For a little excitement, take a drive, shoot up to Seminole Hard Rock Casino. A very nice dinner, take some cash, and what you don't spend for dinner, they're going to take from you in the casino afterwards. Ybor City or downtown, they're about 15, 16 miles away. Plenty more restaurants, nightclubs, and nightlife. All of this new stuff has prompted a huge interest in Riverview. A lot of things to do, places to go, and people to meet. That interest has fueled growth. There are several communities that have either taken off after years of sitting idle or are just coming out of the ground. A couple of weeks ago, I made a video about one of the more popular communities out there in Riverview. It's called Triple Creek. Triple Creek is a large master planned community of about 1,000 homes or so from 4 different builders. When it gets built out, it comes complete with a fitness center, playgrounds, dog parks, a resort-style pool and lap pool, tennis and basketball courts, walking trails, and there's all kinds of walking. If you need more, it sits adjacent to Triple Creek Gateway, which is a 1,200 acre preserve with 3.5 miles of hiking and 18 or so miles of biking, dozens of stocked lakes for, fishing. Homes in Triple Creek run from the very high 300s to almost $800,000. The sweet spot is going to be in the between $400,000 and $500,000. Triple Creek is one of those communities that started off with a bang and just sort of fizzled off for a while. Construction started in 2015 and really took off during the COVID issue. So you're going to find both new and existing homes for sale. Another huge community is Waterset. Like Triple Creek, construction started in about 2013, but really didn't get underway until 2021. There are several builders putting up new homes and a bunch of pre-existing homes for sale. Prices range from the very high 300s for some townhomes and villas. Single-family homes are in the low 400s to well over $1 million. The vast majority of the homes in the Waterset are priced in the mid to upper 400s to $600,000. Waterset also offers, basically all the amenities you would expect from a master plan community of this size. Actually, Waterset has 3 clubhouses. You got the Landing, which has a cafe and a wine tasting with some wine tasting after work. The pool there overlooks the little lake. It has a fitness center, and if you really want to, it has karaoke every week. The second amenity center is called the Lakeside. It's another pool, dog parks, playgrounds, a splash pool for the kids, tennis courts, all the normal stuff you would expect. The Waterset Club is another full-service amenity center complete with a resort-style pool, tennis, and, of course, pickleball courts. It has a water park for the kids and a fitness center. The last development I want to talk about in the Riverview area it's called Bell Creek Landing. Bell Creek is a one-builder subdivision. Casa Fresca is the builder. Their parent company, Homes by Westway, is probably more well-known. Casa Fresca is their entry-level homes, and Bell Creek Landing is their latest project. Bell Creek is only going to have 65 homes as opposed to the thousands or more homes that we talked about earlier. It will be a small, intimate community with no CDD fees, really low HOA fees. If you want to know about CDD fees, I have a video, take a look at it. Homes are priced again in the mid to upper 400s to $600,000. If you want to get a list of homes available in the Riverview area, scan this QR code. Let's scoot north to what is and has been a very popular area, Wesley Chapel. Wesley Chapel is, well, it's Wesley Chapel. It has everything: location, activities, things to do, shopping, a restaurant. I mean, literally everything. Which is one of the reasons people flock there. It has a vibe that you can feel like living in a huge city, but not. Located about 20 miles north of Tampa, Wesley Chapel covers about a 44 square mile area. It has excellent access to Tampa, Tampa International, the Port of Tampa cruise lines, and the beaches along the Gulf Coast. Shopping includes huge malls like the Shop at Wiregrass. Got 100 or so stores, a couple of dozen restaurants. We just had dinner with some friends of ours at a New Mexican place called Azteca de Oro. I think that's how you pronounce it. Great food. A couple miles west of that is a Tampa Premium Outlet Mall with, a couple hundred more stores, a dozen or so restaurants. It just so happens to be the location of one of my favorite stops for cigar and martini, Cigars International. There's Rock and Brews. We've been there several times. Chewy's Tex-Mex. We love Chewy's. Ford's Garage. You get a great burger. And they just opened up the brand new Harley-Davidson Megastore. Yay! There are furniture stores, tile stores, you name it. Between the Shops at Wiregrass, the Tampa Premium Outlet, and the Grove, it's got to be there. Wesley Chapel has an ice skating rink. It's Advent Health Center Ice for some hockey. Wiregrass Ranch Sports Complex has become a mecca for sports travel from people all around the country. My grandson loves to go to the Flying Squirrel Trampoline Park. There's the brand new Tiger Woods designed Pop Stroke that's got two 18-hole putting courses, a full bar and restaurant. The Bistro Theater out at the Grove, dinner and a movie. It's great for a date night. And there must be, a couple of dozen communities, from established ones like Seven Oaks to Two Rivers, was basically just getting out of the ground. Some of the more popular subdivisions are Avalon Park at Wesley Chapel, Wesley Chapel's new downtown area, and Union Park, it's Metro Place's area, a new subdivision out there. There are two subdivisions that I get asked about a lot, mostly because of the unique amenities. Epperson Ranch, which was the first Metro Place's planned lagoon community. The centerpiece at Epperson Ranch is the 7.5-acre man-made lagoon. It's flat out beautiful. Sandy beaches, cabanas, a swim-up tiki hut bar and grill, live music, playgrounds for the kids, kayaking. Epperson Ranch is like being in a Caribbean resort year-round, and you can take a golf cart to it. There are no customs either, by the way. Epperson Ranch had several builders at one time, but like most communities that have been around for a while, Epperson Ranch is pretty much sold out. However, it has been around long enough that there are existing homes that are coming up for sale. These homes are maybe 1, 2, 3 years old, pretty much brand new. Most of them are going to be priced in the $400,000 to $600,000 price range. In June of 2023, the 15-acre lagoon about 5 miles north of Mirada had its grand opening. That one's 15 acres of crystal clear water, white powder beaches, and again, you can take your golf cart to it all year round. Mirada, on the other hand, is just getting started. Right now, I think there's 6 builders out there. It used to be Lennar, D.R. Horton, and Miranda. They're going to be your Gideon houses at the $400,000 price mark. There is a link below that will get you a complete list of homes in Epperson Ranch and Mirada. You can also scan the QR code. In addition to the lagoons, and if that weren't enough, both communities are going to have their own schools, miles of trails. They're golf cart friendly with golf cart paths all around the community, dog parks and playgrounds. Smart homes are connected to what the Metro Places calls UltraFi. It's a high-speed internet, cable internet system available throughout the community. So you can be down at the pool doing work and you're not going to have any dead spots. This QR code will get you a list of all homes available in both Mirada and Epperson Ranch. A couple miles out farther east on Highway 56, you're going to find Two Rivers, which is just getting started with a 3,500-acre mixed-use community. There's about 1,000,003 square feet of commercial space and office space, 630,000 square feet of retail space, 6,400 total residences, and about 250 acres of conservation area. They're planning to put up 3 new schools, elementary, middle, and high school on a 77-acre site. D.R. Horton and Lennar are the first to get started with construction of about, there's going to be about 4 or 6 more builders to come. When I was out there last week talking to the D.R. Horton rep, they told me they hadn't done anything more than put up a coming soon sign and have sold 14 houses. The reason this area is booming is simple. Its location. It's Tampa is less than 20 miles away. Price of the homes. Most of them are in the low $400,000 range with established builders. And all the amenities you're going to expect from a master plan community being built. I mean, you can see this going down Highway 56. You got Two Rivers, Summerstone, which has sold out after what, a year and a half or 2 years, is sold out. Taylor Morrison has 2 developments under construction. GL Homes is building over at Winding River after closing out Last Ridge, I don't know, a year or 2 ago, it was all sold out. This is the next place to live. One of the lesser known cities that has come into very popular is about, 10 miles west at Wesley Chapel, and it's Land Lakes. No, it has nothing to do with the butter. But if you want to live in a more spread out area, maybe have a little larger lot, not be right on top of your neighbors, Land Lakes might be the place to start looking. It's located about 20 miles north of Tampa. Land Lakes has easy access to Tampa down 3 different roads. The West Shore business area, the beaches over on the Gulf Coast, and the airport. When you go on to Land Lakes, there's not much would you consider downtown. There is a post office, there is a hardware store, and some office buildings. I mean, my dentist is in one of those buildings. There are a few family-style restaurants. You've got Hungry Harry's Barbecue, which is one of our favorite barbecue places, has been for years. Ukulele Brand Sports Bar, great place for live music on a lake. Larry's Deli, it's been there for, decades. One of the better delis in the Tampa Bay area. The newest place to go and hang out, eat, have an adult beverage, overlooking, Bell Lake. It's called Stonewater Grill. I've known the owner of Stonewater for 20 or so years. Dominic has a very nice restaurant there. There are a few breweries. Our favorite is called In the Loop Brewing on Lake Pageant. They also own the CrossFit next door. Paula does that workout thing. I prefer to sit over and have a cigar and a beer, watching the water go by while waiting for her to get done. Land Lakes is a much more relaxed area than some of the areas like Wesley Chapel. But if you want to go out for dinner, some heavy-duty shopping, or catch a movie, you're 10, maybe 15 minutes away from the outlet store and all that offers over there. There are a couple of subdivisions in Land Lakes I want to cover. The first and really the only new construction in the area in this price range is being built by Pulte Homes. It's called Whispering Pines. Whispering Pines is going to be a smaller community with about 300 or so homes. It will have all the amenities you would expect. A walk-in resort style pool with a splash zone for the kids, dog parks, playgrounds, walking areas, a huge area for social events. Pulte has put together several floor plans with prices starting in the very high 300s for a base model 1,580 square foot Dalen and getting into the mid $700,000. Take a look at my video on Whispering Pines, see if you want some more information. Connerton, it's on the north side of Land Lakes and is probably one of the biggest subdivisions around for now. We talk about Angeline later. Connerton started construction in early 2000 and was slated to become one of the places to live in the Bay Area. Multiple golf courses, multiple clubhouses, restaurants on site. Well, the housing crash of 2006 put pretty much all that on hold. There are amenities. They have pools, they have a cafe, they have playgrounds, walking trails, basketball, tennis courts. Yeah, they even have pickleball courts. I mean, they had just not everything they had hoped for, like the 3 golf courses. A few years ago, Lennar purchased the remaining acreage and started building out the subdivision. So what you have now is a very nice neighborhood with a cross section of both new and pre-existing homes. Right now, there are a few, very few, single-family homes under $400,000, like 3. Lennar has several townhomes priced in the mid-300s if townhomes work for you. The vast majority of the single-family homes out there are priced in the mid to upper 400s, getting into the lower 500s. A lot of what's on the market at the moment is new construction homes by Lennar. In my opinion, the pre-existing homes are a better option. Larger lots, they were built a while ago. Upgrades that have already been done. And you don't have to wait 6 to 9 months for construction. Connerton is not what it was originally planned to be, but I think it's better. They have great schools, established neighborhoods, location, all that makes it a great place to, call home. Just southeast of Connerton off Collier Parkway is one of my favorite golf course communities, Plantation Palms. Years ago, my father and I played Plantation at least once a week. Back then, most of the holes didn't have houses lining both sides of the fairway, so my slice didn't hit anything. We're talking 1997 or so, obviously things have changed, and it's a good thing I've worked out that slice, because now there are some very beautiful homes on the course, and I'm sure the owners would not let me punching golf balls into their houses. The course is still pretty narrow. It's not extremely long, but you do need to keep the ball in the fairway. It is a par 72. It does have a fair amount of water and sand hazards, and I've probably been in every one of them. Over the years, the clubhouse has gone through a lot of different changes. In 2014, the course and the 11,000 square foot clubhouse was bought and went through a major renovation. The original Tiff Eagle greens were completely reconditioned. The driving green range was lit up for night practice. They put in an 18-hole mini golf course so the whole family could participate. The community pool was upgraded, and the clubhouse was reopened as Mulligan's Irish Pub with a happy hour 7 days a week. Home building in Plantation Palm was wrapped up around, 2007, 2008 with about 450 homes. It sits about 3.5 miles north of Highway 54, so getting to the local Publix grocery store, whatever kind of shopping you want, dining, and maybe 5-6 minutes away. It backs up to the Land O'Lakes Rec Complex, where Paul and I have spent many days with the kids doing sports travel and swim meets. We now spend time there with our grandson and tag football. We pretty much know the sport complex very well by now. These homes were all built when the price of land was a lot less. It was 2005 to 6. So, compared to now anyhow. What you're going to find are bigger lots, conservation or golf course views. Very few of these homes back up to another home. The homes are going to range in size from about 2,000 square feet to 3,500 square feet. A lot of them are going to have pools. Occasionally, you're going to find a home for less than $400,000, and the key word there is occasionally. For the most part, the homes are in the mid-400s to low 600s. One little side note about the area, just north of the gated entry to Plantation, on the southwest corner of Collier Parkway and would be Parkway Boulevard, is a pop-up barbecue stand. It's called Brown's Pit Barbecue. Him and his family have been there for as long as I can remember. It's been there so long they have a placekeeper on Google Maps. I know, it's a guy and his family with a barbecue pit on the street corner, but it's some of the best darn beef brisket and pork ribs you're going to find anywhere. And trust me on this, I've been to a few barbecue pits over the year. There are several other neighborhoods in the Tampa Bay area that have houses in the price range we're talking about that are averages in the $400,000 to $600,000 range. Like I said earlier, Tampa is a large, diverse part of Florida. It is second only to Miami for people to move to. For the life of me, I don't know why anybody would want to move to Miami, whatever. Whether you want to live in the city or in the burbs, Tampa offers a wide range of choices. We would like to be your resource for that information to help you decide where you want to live. Give us a call, send us an email, text us. The number's on the screen. Tell us what you're looking for in a lifestyle. It's our job to find the perfect neighborhood and home for you. And that's what we do. Thanks for watching. Go out and make it a great day.